Guys, it's Natasha from Nomadic-AF. Today we're going to be talking about utility bills, specifically electric. And the prices in Mexico for electric are way lower than what you would pay in the United States. So let's check it out. Electric prices in Mexico can vary pretty significantly. The company that Mexico uses for electric is called CFE. In Spanish, it's CFE. So the way CFA works is they will mail you a bill usually every 2 months. Every other place that we've lived in Mexico, CFA sends you a bill every 2 months. But for some reason in Mazatlan, they send you one every single month. Now, we're going to go through each individual bill because they do vary pretty significantly based on our electric consumption. I will say that we have a 2-bedroom house, 2 bathroom. We have 4 air conditioning split units. So one in the dining room, one in the living room, and then 2 in each of our bedrooms, or 1 each in each of our bedrooms. So electric in Mexico varies, but for the first month, we got here in October. So we got our first bill in November, and it was 1,135 pesos. But here's the catch. It was really, really warm all of October, so we used the air conditioning a lot. Now, Mexico has a program, I'm probably going to butcher the name of it here, called the Apoyo Gobernero. Now, this is a discount, and it's meant to help locals and stuff like that, but of course it helps everybody. But during the super hot months, and it was so hot in October that they actually had to extend this program past the summer into October. That's how hot it was. But they give a discount on electric consumption that is like AC splits and stuff like that, because it's totally necessary to have that stuff. So if we did not have that Apoyo Gobernero, we got a discount here of 1,687 pesos, which brought our bill down to 1,135, which is like 56 USD. It's a lot per month, but this is by far the most expensive electric bill that we have had thus far. So you'll see in December, we paid 930 pesos for our electric. And we were still using AC a little bit, not as much throughout November, but the big difference here is that the Apoyo Gobernero the program was stopped. So that is why our bill was 930 pesos, about 46 USD in November, December. So for January, we did not use any electric. It was really nice and really temperate. So we didn't use any electric, and you'll see that reflects in the price of our bill here, 457 pesos. That's about $22.90 USD. And we'll get into the kilowatt per hour. I'll show the kilowatt per hour here. That we consumed per month, but our AC really helped our lack of AC really helped cut down on our electric bill, which I was happy about. So let's talk about February. So we used absolutely no AC splits throughout February, but that doesn't mean we didn't use a lot of electric, because we did also have our washer and dryer, which consumes quite a bit of electric. Just regular lights and this and that and the other. But our bill went down to 346 pesos. Electric in Mexico is so cheap, guys. Now, 346 pesos for 1 month of electric is about 17 USD, something like that. Can you imagine paying $17 for electric for a full month in the United States? I don't think we've ever had a bill for quite that low. What do you pay? Let me know. All right, so the last bill we're going to talk about is our March bill. Now, our March bill, it was really temperate out. So again, we didn't use our AC splits, and that brought our bill down to 259 pesos, which is about $13 more or less. Um, it's just ridiculous how cheap utilities, especially electric, are in Mexico, and even Mazatlan, which is one of the most expensive places that we've lived in. Electric seems to be pretty cheap throughout. So if you're going to pay your electric bill, the easiest way to do so is just walk over to the corner store and pay it at your OXXO. They'll just literally scan your code, you pay the bill, and they staple it, and you're done. You can also, I believe, pay through the app. I'm not sure what kind of information you need to be able to sign up for that. We've actually never transferred electric into our name. It's always just where we live, because you can pay the electric in Mexico without it being in your name. We just pay at the corner store. It's fine. Um, but we do recommend that you save your latest electric bill because it can be used as proof of address for a number of other things that you might need during your stay here in Mexico. Okay, so we're going to talk about the kilowatt per hour that we used while we were here over the last 6 months. Now, in November, remember I told you that we used our AC splits quite a bit. So, in November, we used 10,067 kilowatts per hour here in Mexico. In December, that kilowatt per hour went all the way down to 350. In January, it went down to 241, February 215, and in March, we only used 186 kilowatts per hour. So that could explain why our electric bill, and probably yours will be too, is cheaper in Mexico than the United States. But I would love to know what you pay for electric and what your kilowatt per hour is because I'm always fascinated by this stuff. All right. So, were you surprised about the prices of electric in Mexico? Let us know in the comments.